Okay, this is the heart and the pericardium. And then we'll go down to the aorta. Okay, and the pulmonary artery is on top, the pulmonary vein is on the bottom, and then in between those is the bronchus, and then it goes into the bronchioles, the little V splitting off into the lungs. Next up, the inferior vena cava is on the bottom, and then it's also inside the cat right there. And then the superior vena cava, big blue. Coronary artery, they cover the top of the heart. They're barely visible down to the innominate artery. Okay, it's the bigger of the two branches, and then the subclavian is right next to it. Axillary artery is in the arm. It starts off as that, and then as you go farther down, it turns into the brachial artery. Going towards the elbow is, in the red, is the radial artery, and then going up into the arm is the medial cubital vein. And then the big blue one is the axillary vein. And then going down further is the brachial vein. And then this is the cephalic vein. Let's see what else. Common carotids. Okay. That is the common carotid going up into the neck. The bigger of the two is the external, and then the smaller branch is the internal carotid artery. Let's see, celiac artery? Okay, celiac artery is that little nub right there.
It used to be connected to the liver, but when we separated the digestive system, we took the rest of it with it. So.
And then the iliacs. Okay. So first up, we have the red is the artery. The bigger of the two is the external iliac artery, and then the smaller V inside is the internal iliac artery. Then the blue, the bigger of the two is the external iliac vein, and the small one way inside there, it's really hard to see, is the internal iliac vein. Connecting to the kidneys is the renal artery, and the red one is the renal, no, okay, sorry. The red one is the renal artery, and the blue one is the renal vein. Femoral vein. Yeah. It's just in the leg.
Femoral artery.
And then the femoral artery is the red. Larynx, trachea, all that stuff. Okay. So this whole thing is the larynx, and that is the epiglottis. Yeah. And then the trachea is that. Diaphragm is the remainder. When we cut it, that's the diaphragm. And then the lungs are what surrounds the heart. All right, easy. And gracilis.